This is our 30th anniversary of providing service in the community. So, we've been giving out millions of dollars of grants over the years, part of our community mission, of our purpose, and, and also with, of course, affordable housing and community redevelopment. So, but we decided to really step up now, in particular, in light of this emergency, was to try to make sure we could get cash into the hands immediately of the smaller organizations that are the boots on the ground type of organizations that are doing the work in the community. They're the smaller ones, that your neighbors, the food pantries, some of the shelters, a few of the larger ones like Phil Abundance that we know are doing good work. But we wanted to make sure that, these organizations that don't often qualify for the larger grants or government funding because they don't have tax IDs or they're not an official nonprofit, we thought it was important to actually get funding into their hands, so that, during this crisis, that these are your good neighbors that are supporting the community. And so that's what we've been doing, step number one. The other thing we were very concerned about also was with the scholarships. Every year we give out scholarships to students from our community that are going to Lincoln, Cheney, Community College of Philadelphia, or Temple. And we wanted to make sure that that continued. So, but, how are they getting their college prep with the whole disruption of schools? So again, we're giving out the scholarships, we're doing a lot of outreach, but we've also included links to go to some online college prep services that we hope will be, they're highly recommended, that have been known to do a fantastic job with helping students through the college process. So those are just two of the things that we're currently doing, to help the community. And of course, we're going to be looking as part of our overall mission to continue to support the community in any way that we can to be helpful. Yeah, so Beech also has a small business loan fund that we've had for many years, that we've helped small businesses with low interest loans. And this time too, as a community development financial institution, we're also working with the government with some of their loans and grant programs. Even if we can't handle it, we're forwarding on and helping direct the paperwork on where it needs to go. Like some of the paycheck protection programs, most of those banks, you already have to be an established customer. So we're directing people to where they need to go, where you don't have to be a customer, or can you use one of our credit facilities. We also have a nonprofit fund for a lot of the nonprofits. The funding is always behind with the government or donations. So we always try to bridge that gap. So we've been continuing that nonprofit funding stream going forward. So we want to make sure that, that also the advocacy of lending to small businesses, especially small minority businesses, trying to make sure that that continues, that they're not forgotten, they're not lost in the shuffle of everything else that's going on. But we know it's a crisis for everyone, but we don't want to lose our businesses, and want them to stay strong and be able to expand and survive this crisis. So one of the things I would always talk about is, just keep informed about what's going on as far as opportunities. Keep informed about all the loan programs, grant programs. Stay engaged. We know it's tough times. You're trying to survive, but this is work. I mean, this isn't just can't sit around. You have to be proactive. Also, remind people, stay in communications with all these people. If you're concerned about you not being able to pay your bills and things, I say all the time that people aren't mind readers. Businesses, government, people are not mind readers. They need to know your situation, and then you can try to work out a plan. Could be a complete forgiveness of a debt. Could be deferral. So, a lot of the utilities, taxes, these things have been pushed back. So make sure that you take advantage of all of these things, to use in your toolbox, to keep your business vibrant. Those are the kinds of things, just to have some kind of workout. I also would just say, lastly, don't drown in negativity. We oftentimes get too caught up in watching too much of the news and everything's negative. Read some positive information. Stay, mentally strong. Enjoy some comedies, but these are the things that free your mind up so that you can be progressive in your thoughts to move forward and how you solve problems. These are problems that need to be addressed and solved. You need to have a clearer mind and thought process moving forward. And also take actionable steps. Always good to write it down. What is your plan? What are you trying to achieve? Anything in life. Write it down so you can review it, and that way you can always go back and review again what steps did you take to move that forward. So that's kind of my best advice right now of kind of moving forward, work with people that you need to work with. You can only do what you can do, as we say. You can't take there's only so much in your control. What's in your control, that's what you can work on.